Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Welcome back to Neptune's Reign Tarot. It feels like it's been a long while, so I'm glad to be back to be able to read for you guys. I haven't been able to do readings, which has been an absolute bummer, but I am back and more than happy and grateful for this gift to be able to read for you guys. So we won't do too much talking because I know I can talk for England, but let's get into the reading and see what is coming up for you, Pisces. If you want, you can go ahead and pause this video so you can set your intentions. What would you like to gain from this reading, and how would you like to understand how to apply it to your life this weekend? Pisces, I feel like you definitely need to take a deep breath, slow down. I'm feeling a bit dizzy. Maybe there's a lot of stuff going on mentally for you at the moment, causing a bit of confusion or mental fog, Pisces. Angels, guides and spirits, can we get clear and concise messages for my lovely Pisceans? What do they need to know for this weekend? Okay, I need to ask, should they be reversed? Yes, okay. Right, Pisces. The message to breathe and take a deep breath and pause is absolutely necessary from what I'm seeing here. For some of you, you're going through, I'm feeling some loneliness, some longing for a divine counterpart, some longing for a relationship. Some of you could have been single for some time. You could have been like working on maturing yourself emotionally, working on, you know, getting your career in line, or working on raising your children, I'm hearing. And now it's like, I feel like I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to settle down. I feel like you've had a lot of false starts, Pisces. False starts in relationships, and it's almost as if you don't have the strength. A lot of pessimistic energy coming through right now, but it's almost as if you don't have the strength to keep going through these relationships with people that don't work out. Feels like a lot of heavy energy. We've got King of Pentacles under the deck as well. Pisces, I feel like you recently may have broke it off with somebody that you thought was a divine counterpart. Like maybe you had high hopes for the future of you and this person, and perhaps it didn't go according to plan. For some of you, this is like nostalgic energy, looking back at the past of where you've come from since being single for quite some time, and not feeling like you have the strength, like I said, to go back out in the field and date people, because there's some disappointment here, Pisces. I feel like it doesn't have to be with a relationship. There's definitely could be some disappointment with yourself. There's a lot of reverse cards here. Yeah, some of you don't feel like you're in your power at the moment. We've got Queen of Cups in reverse, Queen of Wands. So not feeling emotionally fulfilled, and then also not feeling like there's any passion or drive to do something, whether it's pursuing a relationship with someone or getting to know people, or whether it's working, or there's this dissatisfaction coming through in like all areas, Spirit is saying, of your life. We've got the Ace of Cups here. So definitely, maybe you're going through a period of healing, Pisces. And it's been a difficult process. Maybe it feels like one thing after another. I'm hearing emotional residue, like some things that you haven't addressed head on, maybe reappearing during this period of time for you to pay attention to. It's like you're being slowed down, like the dial is being slow motion, slowed down. So you can pay more attention to what is happening inside of you, inside of your subconscious, and also inside of your heart chakra, and just how you need to maneuver going forward. So having to clear out anything that is like hindering your growth, Pisces. I'm hearing freedom. So someone's like getting freedom. Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords as well. Okay, some of you are definitely I feel like you're standing up for yourself. Hermit, your polar opposite. Virgo. Pisces, I feel like there's some disappointment with yourself about how you may have allowed a situation to play out, whether you were the culprit in a situation, you know, whether it didn't go well because it's something that you did, you feel disappointed in yourself, or whether you allowed something to happen too much and now it's like, I have to draw my sword and I have to cut this off because my boundaries have been crossed and I don't have the strength. I think for some of you, like I said, you've been in hermit mode. You've been trying to discover some truth in yourself, some healing. You've been trying to go on the journey of healing yourself in all aspects, and maybe you've cut yourself off from any love coming in, and it's made you feel a little bit depleted, a little bit like fed up, but also like, maybe I'm never gonna meet someone, I'm never gonna be able to connect with someone again. I'm damaged. I'm hearing a lot of negative self-talk happening here, Pisces, which I don't like. I do not like this. Something ended. I think like maybe this is the death of yourself. Okay, not physically, guys. I mean, like there's a death of an old you. Okay, there's something that you were able to go within and find out about yourself that gave you a channel of healing, that enabled you to put to bed, put to rest the old aspect of yourself, old behaviors, old patterns. As a Piscean myself, I definitely feel like this energy has been flowing a lot for us since the beginning of this year, mainly. Could be if you have heavy Aquarius placements, you could have been feeling like you're being pushed and pulled between different poles, having to focus on different things, having to work on healing different aspects of yourself. Things that you thought you had healed are reappearing, and it's like, is this gonna ever end? But I feel like you're finally at the end of something, Pisces. It's either you're at the end of this negative self-talk, and it's like, because you will never not have negative self-talk. Let's just put that straight, okay? You will never not have negative talk, but it's about how you combat those negative thoughts when they come, because the ego is always going to try and test how strong your faith is in yourself and in divine. All right, so I feel like for some of you, you're at the end of this road. It's like you are in this period where everything feels depleted, where things are not moving forward. Bearing in mind Mercury's in retrograde, so you are going to experience some mental fogginess. You are going to experience some powerlessness. You are going to experience some inability to see clearly, especially in wherever Neptune falls in your birth chart, because Neptune is about illusions and deceptions and our secrets and the things that we don't always pay attention to. So wherever that falls in your chart, you're going to definitely be feeling like you can't see clearly in that area, and that's going to have a massive impact on yourself, obviously, because you're the person experiencing whatever that delusion or why do I keep saying delusion? Illusion is. Whatever lies you have been telling yourself, whatever secrets you've been hiding from others, I feel like they're being brought to the surface, Pisces. And this is a good thing. It feels very heavy now, but this is because of the energy that is being, you know, I feel like this month you have the Sun, Mercury and Venus and Mars in your 8th house of psychology, death and rebirth, transformation. So it only makes sense that if you're resonating with this reading, that you're feeling the push and pull of you being asked to look at yourself in a higher frequency, but also to honor the nature of yourself. You are a sensitive being, you are a fluid being, mutable, you are learning to be more in the ebb and flow of life, more in the ebb and flow of relating to others, more forgiving, more loving, but also more healing. Pisces have an innate ability to heal themselves and others. So some of you could be really tapping into that energy, and it could feel like this is a never ending process. And in some essence, I'm sorry to give it to you, it is. You know, we always experience different things in life, but it's about how we choose to respond. We can always work on how we choose to respond to stuff. We can't always choose what happens to us, but we can always work on how we choose to respond to it. So I feel like some of you are definitely going through a period where there's a lot of clarity and truth and healing coming in regards to who you are and who you want to be and who you may not be showing up as in this present moment. All right. Can we... I feel like for some of you, you could be going head to head with someone. I saw the King of Swords and the King of Swords, and we also had the Queen of Swords. So maybe there's some stubborn energy. Maybe you're not seeing eye to eye with someone. It could be someone romantic. Let's see what Spirit has to say. What is in the heart space of Pisces this weekend? What? Ooh. Heart space for Pisces, please. Pisces placements. What's in their heart space? A lot. We've got the Two of Cups again. Not again, but... Oh, yeah, it is again. What am I talking about? I'm just going to blame everything on Mercury retrograde. Okay. Two of Cups. Definitely some spiritual union, some relationship, some integration with someone else, with a soul. Wants to find your soulmate, wants to find your person, feeling, yeah, there's a lot of, oh, yeah, guys. We've got the Emperor in reverse, there's the Ten of Cups, there's the Knight of Wands, all in reverse. There's definitely this energy of like, I feel dramatic, like, there's no passion here, life is so bad, it's just, you know, getting really worse. It's kind of the energy that I'm feeling like. And Pisces, if you play into that energy, then of course it's gonna expand, because you're also ruled by Jupiter, which expands that in which we feel. So when we feel absolutely over the moon, it expands. When we feel, you know, inconsolable, that expands as well. So everything changes according to our lens that we choose to put on each day. All right. And Pisces, it seems like that it's either you're going through a difficult situation, ending a cycle, ending a relationship with someone that you thought was your soulmate, or you're in a negative vibe where you're thinking about all the relationships that you've had in the past, all the encounters you've had in the past that didn't work out, and that is blocking you from actually receiving that spiritual union that you're desiring very heavily, because this is what's in your heart space. So there's definitely a desire here to connect with someone else, to merge with someone else. It feels like things don't seem very colorful for you at the moment. I feel like you rely on love a lot from other people to make you feel whole, Spirit is telling me. So for someone, maybe you have a codependency tendency that you're working through and trying to learn to love yourself more, then rely on others to bring that love to you. And when you love yourself more, then eventually, Spirit can reward you and bring in that union that you desire. Can we get headspace, please, Spirit, for Pisces this weekend? Yeah, I'm definitely hearing, I heard this a few times before, Love on the Brain. That's the song that Spirit seems to always give me when it's about love. Love on the Brain by Rihanna. Whoa, guys, what is going on? The Hanged Man in reverse. I cannot deal with how many reversals are coming out in this reading. Guys, what is happening? The Hanged Man. Yeah, there's something that you guys are not seeing. I feel like it's because things are happening behind the scene, and you're illusionist, Pisces. You don't always see things until after. You're like, oh my God, yes, that's what was happening. I knew something was happening. I just didn't know what. I definitely feel like you guys are looking for some enjoyment, some fulfillment, whether it's in career. That's another thing that could have been disappointing or could be disappointing at the moment. Maybe you don't feel fulfilled in your career. It's not giving you your 10 of Pentacles, your 10 of Cups. It's not giving you that, I feel stable here. I feel happy here. I'm hearing creativity. I don't feel creative. Like, I don't feel like I can really express. I'm seeing lots of colors and hues and just, you know, Pisces a bit airy fairy, and I feel like you haven't been able to do that or experience that. Headspace, please, for Pisces, Spirit. Thank you. I was about to give up there, guys. Two of Swords. Okay. Clear as day. You are causing some confusion around decisions that you have to make. And I feel like these decisions are to do with the lens that you paint your environment in. Pisces has the tendency to see things through rose-tinted glasses. There's a disadvantage to that and also an advantage. You get to choose what your experience on a day-to-day basis feels like, okay? And you can't, I feel like this is why you're battling, because you can't always be optimistic, but you're also understanding that a hint of optimism every so often is absolutely necessary, so you don't feel this dampened energy. There's a lot of heavy energy here, and I feel like it's because you're unable to find the balance between the two, Pisces. And it could be because you're relying on your environment to be your prime stimuli. It could be because you're relying on the things that are absolutely going to always change in your environment to give you that stability that you desire, as opposed to finding it within yourself. So Pisces, that is your reading for this weekend. If it resonates, please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. We'll be back next week for your weekly read, and we will speak soon.